When doing e-commerce, one way you can increase your visibility is by using shopping search engines. Google, Yahoo, Bing, they all have an ability to take a feed from a retailer and display the products in the search results. Also, beyond the search engines, there are many third-party applications or sites that are specifically set up to take a feed for comparison shopping. So developing a shopping feed can enable you to extend your brand and extend the visibility of your products in your store well beyond your own website. So for a shopping feed, what you have to do is apply as a seller or a vendor, set up your account, and then it's as simple as uploading your feed, which is usually a spreadsheet or a CSV. Now, most of your shopping carts can export a product listing in this format so that you can upload it. But I've always found that it's better not just to create it from scratch, but to edit it. Make sure that your product export matches what is going to help you with the search engines. Always edit your product export before you send that feed to the search engine or to the shopping site. Let's look at what is required in a data feed. Of course, the typical information is necessary. Product title, product type, the category, the product ID, a description, the link to the product, a link to the image, and the price. That's the most basic information that's required in a shopping feed. However, because we are search engine optimizers, we can optimize the data feed with additional information. So you always want to put in, depending upon what type of product it is, style, size, color, weight, brand, gender, sales price. This is where your keyword research comes in when you know how people are searching for products. You can add this into your shopping feed so that when people are using more keywords, the attributes of your product can be found in the shopping search. You can even add the UPC, you should, the ISBN number if you're selling books, taxes, shipping amounts, or shipping weight. This is your ability to add as much information as possible that will help the search engine determine if your product is the most relevant, as well as helping the searcher determine how much information will help them decide to buy from you. The product category, really the best way to look at that is go to the site that you are adding the feed and examine the taxonomy or the organization of what they're doing and match it. So for Google Shopping, the example here is coats and jackets, men's, black. So when they're looking for the category, use the category that is being used by that store. It may be different for different stores, so always be sure, before you upload the feed, to examine how that store is developing its organization or its taxonomy. Now for product images, this is where you can tell the experts from the amateurs when it comes to e-commerce, because the experts will upload multiple images. They'll upload a thumbnail, they'll upload a link to the standard size image, and they'll upload a link to the large image. If you've ever been on an e-commerce website and you click to enlarge and the picture is exactly the same size, that's because the person that uploaded the feed just used the same link for every image. Expert retailers know that they can provide a link for each size of image and that they will get more interaction with their products by uploading the multiple images that are required and that searchers require in order to see the product at a high-res image. Also, be sure that you're linked to the product from the feed and that link works. My biggest advice is to test again, and make sure you test again that the link from the shopping feed to the product page is working. I've seen too many retailers that just take the product feed export from their shopping cart software and upload it, and many times the link is either broken or not correct. Test it and make sure it works. Shopping feeds are a great way to increase your visibility and create new channels, and they're very easy to do. Most of the time, they're free. The more work you put into this, The more visibility, the more revenue, the more you are going to get overall. So take the time and be extensive in filling out your shopping feeds to each of the shopping search engines or to the comparison engines to increase your visibility online.